Yes, sir. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the third episode of the Worth Cast, where we only respect the hustle. Of course, it's all in the name. It's your boy Bucks or Rob.
Come on now.
You know me. But I'm really juiced about this episode. If you couldn't tell, man, I got my brother with me. And if you know me, if you've seen me, you're more than likely seen, bro. D, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Nah, man, this is DeMarcus D. You know how it is. Like he said, if you see him, you see me. So we just decided to put everything, you know what I mean, behind these microphones and then go ahead and give y'all a little spiel on what we thinking about on certain topics. So, you know, just keeping it proper for y'all.
Just keeping it proper for y'all. I like the way that sounds. And people, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Me and D talk all the time, and about a lot of the topics we do here, like we're gonna talk about sports, music, and so on. And I gotta be real with you. It's extremely difficult to save the conversations that we normally have casually for a show. It's extremely difficult. Can I get do you agree with that?
Nah, it definitely is, but you know, you just keep it pushing, man. We get to it as we should. So
we should. Okay, then without further ado, then let's get into it then. Because there's been a topic that's been going around, music-based, right? And it started off with the verses like T.I. possibly versus Lil Wayne. And I got some opinions on that now, but we're gonna save it because what it spiraled into is T.I. versus 50. And I know I got a wild take on that, but I'm interested to hear what you say. Since you are newest to the show, let's go ahead and get you on there.
For me, I just look at how things spiral, and it's just funny in rap how things always spiral into 50 hands to where he could play a petty card and he don't even drop diss songs. It seemed like his posts, his diss songs and stuff. The caption is enough to get a lot of artists out the way. So I'd always be hesitant if I was an artist even to jump into that lane. Like, do I need that if I'm trying to run my streams up by doing this? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And T.I. is a worthy opponent for anybody that's in rap. You know what I mean? At least in our generation, that's probably one of the top 3 artists that come out of that region. So that's a little something from there. And I don't think 50 got this thing where he could use nostalgia with music because he ain't dropping nothing new. So everything he got has got some date and some time to it. But, you know what I mean, it's been marinated properly to where it's sit, and when you do get it, it's got a good, you know what I mean, they give you a good feel. So that's his own thing, but I don't know. He might come out like, he one of them persons, he might come out with some theatrics or something like that just to play you and little boy you on the stage. So that's my take on it, but what's your spin? Because that's the things that I'd be hesitant with it.
Okay, no, I mean, I hear you, and, you know, I echo some of those sentiments. Like, 50, like... Get Rich or Die Trying is his own animal, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, The Massacre is somewhat of an animal, depending on where you stand on it. And then for me, it starts slowing down. Like, it starts slowing down for me. And that's why with Tip got, like, 4 solidified albums of content to pull from.
Yeah.
That I'm
think about King, Paper Trail. Like, Paper Trail, my favorite T.I. album.
Paper Trail?
Paper Trail for sure, but we know the ones that's the hitters.
Trap Music and King are amazing reps. So it's like I think that like T.I. could get 90% of rap out of here in 20 songs. I do think, however, with 50 having his magnum opus being Get Rich or Die Trying, that's at least like 13 nostalgic tracks they're all hard out.
Right.
Like 21 Questions is a guaranteed win. No matter, there's only about 10 songs in rap history that you're going to beat. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, 50's a hard out, but like we got to stop putting him in certain conversations. Like I'm not trying to hear no 50 conversation with certain rappers, bro.
I think the haymakers that 50 got is, you know what I mean? It's some intensity with them because like, you know, you anticipate in the club 21 Questions. Wankster might be something good to start off with. But even nowadays, like, Miniman has had like a resurgence where like, you know what I mean? That's like, damn, if you're a boxer, that's got to be your intro. If it's a championship game, y'all playing Miniman in the locker room. So it's got its own energy and it's new. It's almost like remade itself. I ain't seen a song that T.I. got. And I think as an artist, T.I. got the longevity over him, definitely. But 50 relevancy is outside of music. He bigger than a beat. You know what I mean? Or than the lyrics and stuff. So sometimes that impact carry where you know what I mean? Where you kind of can get surprised. So I will, like, my heart want to be like, we going with Tip. But if I'm like using my brain, I'm like, 50 gonna have something unpredictable and he got a hell of a haymaker. That's kind of where it gets shaky for me. So
that's the only thing about the haymakers, though. The thing about the haymakers is it's still one round. Like that's the thing. Like we talking 20 tracks. Like if you win six rounds off of haymakers, bow, 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 bow. That's great. And then if he smoked you for the other 14, you lost in a landslide. So it's kind of it's one of those things. I'm not saying that would be the case. I'm saying that it like is crazy highs as 50's gonna have. Them good to great tracks, T.I. gonna just run with them. And that's why I'm like, because that's the same thing I said about Wayne, because I said Wayne's singles be trash. And then I got attacked for it. Like when I was talking about the T.I. verse Wayne part, and I was like, if Wayne has to use his own tracks, I don't want to hear no droughts, I don't want to hear no dedications. I don't want to hear no. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Because I want to hear him. Oh, let me clarify. I want to hear him, but in a versus battle, I want to hear your tracks. You can only play Lollipop and a Millie so many times, bro. Like go DJ coming out, and that's what I'm saying. He gonna have to go Carter 2. He gonna have to go Carter 2, and then it's gonna.
You don't want to hear Sports Center?
See, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm asking you because you pushing the line. So
I'm saying that you have to get original tracks, like because if we doing just mixtapes,
an original beat.
Yeah, Sports Center. That's what I'm saying. That's a winner. But you know what I mean. Most the droughts and dedications was other people's beats. No Ceilings was literally just other people's beats. So like as great as those verses are, his own creative lane for his singles. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. What I would say about this with 50, I think if we doing it like by like a boxing thing, like it's a point system, like, oh, this point go to this and this is here. The thing with 50, like the big hits, is they can turn the momentum. And they're gonna be in person is different. That's kind of, I'm not just talking about, oh, he wins, like, or it's like, no, the momentum shifting. Like this is what the verses as always was, if they were to go down, is who can turn the crowd or turn the energy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I don't think T.I. turned more energy than 50 Cent. And I think if it was me, if I was a record exec, I would want T.I. just because I'm gonna get these hits. I'll rock with T.I. I rock with T.I. But that's my thing, and I know that 50 an animal, bro. Like it ain't just like beating him ain't just beating him like you gonna beat anybody else. You gotta do something. You gotta do something out the ordinary. You know what I mean? So that's that. Yeah, bro.
But you know how many times did we watch verses and we thought an artist would knock somebody else down, and they just didn't sequentially put the tracks where they needed to be.
They didn't.
Yeah. Like, cause for me, I wouldn't write out, oh, I'm gonna play this after this, I'm gonna play this after this, I'm gonna play that. I would put your tracks down and what track I'm gonna counter with every time you play something. That's what I would do. I'm gonna put your 20 best that I think that you're gonna try to put out there, and then I'm gonna put my answers to it. Cause then that's how you get that momentum, right?
Yeah.
And cause I think too many people just put a sequence of 20 songs, and I'm like, yeah, that could work. You know what I'm saying?
But they should be counter punches, if anything, instead of just,
because that'll make it more like a matchup to me.
Yeah. Then it's like it's not necessarily the fight, it's the matchup and stuff. I'm with you on that. I get that.
Exactly. So speaking of matchups, I'm glad you said that, because that's a great segue. Okay. Like, I don't know if you've seen your boy Nick Wright. Yeah, your boy. So your boy Nick Wright
was on. Dog.
That is your dog. He proposed something that I saw the comedian Gary Owens say like in the summer about saving the NBA All-Star game. And everybody's been trying to come up with theories on how to do it. And they proposed, instead of doing a American versus European, let's get the PC shit out the way. And let's go straight to a white versus black game.
Right. Ebony and Ivory segregation at its best.
At its best. Bring it back. Jim Crow hops. Let's go. So
yeah.
So my question is, one,
You know
how
what
do
I
you
wouldn't mind
feel?
saying? Is they gonna go shirts or skins? But no. Yeah.
My question is, how do you feel about it? But also, how do you see the matchups going?
Well, you know, defense is if they get serious, defense is always gonna be a liability on the other part, and everybody can shoot now. So I'm gonna take us,
Hale
but
Mills
I
not
want
playing
that.
no defense.
Nah, bro. It's nah, the fluidity ain't the same with the feet, man.
Where's Karolinko when you need him? Oh man,
Look, man, it ain't going like that. They might need Grayson Allen on the court to knock somebody over or something, bro.
he don't want. I'm sending
But
Draymond right after him. I dare him. I dare him.
you know what? Okay, talking about that counter punching, I'm with you.
You see it?
Nah, I'm all into that because I think we definitely need some intensity, and sometimes you gotta breed it how you can just to make sure we can get some good quality. Because we know the All-Star game been trash, so I'm definitely for it in that case. I kind of, if they gonna do that, you know how they be like, I'm mic'd up, like, hey, put the mics on, let me hear what the conversation is like on the court. I would want a little bit of that. They could look. All you gotta do is let Steph lead the way.
No good.
Steph gonna keep it PC, but he might chop, you know. So
Steph going crazy in any environment.
I need
where the competition is heavy.
and I need edited Ant-Man. Edit Ant-Man, because he gonna say something. But
No, let it fly.
you know, if the NBA
Where
was
you
that
from?
raw, I don't
Where
think
you
the NBA
from?
that raw.
Serbia. Shit sound whack. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Black
I'm gonna
History
need to
Month,
hear
baby.
all of that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna need to hear that.
I know. No, I think it would be fire. I think the country is in a very weird place to even try to pull that out like that. No good, but the beatdown might be worth it.
Just to talk, because we gonna tune in for it, and it's kind of like it's gonna be hard to be a little lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't know
different
if they could
prize
do
you're
that.
playing for right there.
I'm all for it. So
And it's
how
some
do you think
tough
the white
matchups
boys
go?
do?
Like, give me your starting five for each side. What you going with?
Man, if it's me, we gonna start off with Joker, Luka. You know we gotta put Reeves in the mix. Yes, sir. That's he was giving 30 balls.
We gotta. Like, I was like, all right.
Well, you tell me a better white shooting guard.
I go with your five, and we'll get.
There we go. I'm gonna get Laurie Markkinen.
Play the four.
Play basketball.
No,
And then what's my boy on the Magic? My boy
from the Magic, France.
Give me Franz, man.
Okay.
That's how we would go. Reeves, Luka, Joker, Marketing, and Franz. That's what I do.
Give me a 6 man.
Let me get a wild. Who a little fun.
There's an
Tyler
obvious
Hero.
answer here.
I'll go with Tyler Hero, but you tell me if I'm wrong.
Hero. Okay. My white five is
my white five.
My five whites are
my five whites, bro.
Luka, Jokic. I think I'm putting Cooper Flag in there. That's why I thought you was going as your 6 man. I was a little
tripping.
You said
tripping.
Tyler Hero. And I was like,
I'm
okay,
tripping.
well,
I'm tripping. Yeah.
I mean, you like he like. I'm not really mad at it. I was just like,
no. Take Tyler Hero out and insert that man. You feel me? Because he been sliding for sure.
You also forgot your boy Abe Lincoln.
Who the hell is Abe Lincoln?
Chet.
I ain't forget Chet. He ain't starting.
And that's your dog. He not starting.
Chet is, but he ain't better than them 5. Not yet.
Yeah, no, he's not better than Lowry. I'm taking Lowry.
Yeah.
I'm putting Lowry in there.
Yeah,
I might start what's Australian buddy. What's buddy in Chicago?
He got a little, he got some bounce. Whatever his name is, the youngin, he like in his 2nd year.
No. I'm talking about the point guard.
The Australian point guard.
Yeah.
Is he white?
He's Australian.
I'm thinking of Dante Exum. Like, bro, I don't know.
No. In Chicago, triple-double. Used to play for Oklahoma. Used to play OKC.
I almost called him a rapist. Bro named the Toucher. We know who I'm talking about, man. Oh my God. Whoever in the comment section, y'all do the work, man. My brain don't work, bro. My brain ain't working like it once did.
We got him ready.
We gonna let it go ahead. Let it fly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going him, Flag, Luka, Joker, and since positionless, I might go Franz in there.
Okay, that's the
Six
move.
man. I don't know where Şengün is on this spectrum. I don't know where 30 people are in like.
Well, I feel like he's like a Spaniard or something.
He's not black. So
yeah. Well, throw him in. Yeah. They gonna need the help.
They need the help. All right, give me your 5. Okay, to make this interesting, take them 2010 Hall of Famers off. So no KD, no Bron, no Steph. Give me 5.
Ant.
Okay.
Ant, Shea. Wemby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn. I'm kind of going blank. You took the 2010s away. You kind of hurt me, dog.
I know. That's why it's fun. There's a guaranteer here that you just. When I said the 2010s, I'm only talking about Steph.
Yeah, well, throw the name out there. Help me. You see, I'm having brain fog. It's
Greek
stuffy.
You throwing Greek out there?
Greek Freak, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
I just wanted to make sure.
Nah, man, my mind was going blank. I'm like, ugh. But Greek Freak guaranteed. Yeah. Guaranteed. So I got who gonna be my all right. No, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna be funny and throw Dylan Brooks out there just so we can keep that roughhousing in place if we need to. But who I'm gonna put at the 3? Who I'm gonna put at the 3? You wanna get your views up?
I always want my views up.
I was finna say just throw DeMar DeRozan in there so somebody would get mad in the comments.
I'll burn this whole thing down. Bro.
Oh man. I'm really getting stuck. I ain't even finna lie to you. I would throw my old cranky knees up in there, Kawhi, because he been knocking everybody over. I might throw cranky knees up in there. If I can't get the other 3 from the 2010, I'll take Kawhi right now.
I'm playing positionless basketball. You know my dog.
Run your take, man. Who you got?
I'll take the 4 that you had before you got stuck. Like I said, positionless basketball. Bring Cade. Cade, you coming with me.
Cade,
that's my dog. That's my dog. Come on, Cade.
Come on. Most definitely. Most definitely.
We shutting all that shit down. We shutting that all down.
Yeah. Definitely. Cade a bully. I like how Cade be going about his business. He a bully.
He the truth. He's the truth.
Is. He definitely on that.
And then 6 man, I don't even, you do whoever you want.
Okay, well, just because it's an all-star game, especially how my boys, I've been said, you know, I've been rocking with Bray, you know, he's having a downtime. Give me LaMelo. We having an all-star game.
Oh.
You know, he might throw him off. LaMelo sometimes look like one of them, but move like us. So I do it. I do it. Let's have some
fun. That's crazy that you would say that, but I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, kid. I thought you was going to go with your real dog. Because he killing right now.
Who is that?
You're saying.
Oh, you know Jalen?
Yeah.
You know, been a long time supporter, been telling people for a minute. You know, we got a long ways to go, man. Take Kawhi out of my starters. Give me Jalen.
I never put him in there. To be fair, I never was going to hold you there. Because that's crazy to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it interesting. You remember I said Dylan Brooks just for the theatrics. Just for the theatrics. But give me Jalen, bro.
Jalen Brown. Okay.
Give me Jalen
I can respect that. All right.
My God. Marietta's hard. Man, you know.
7-game series. How you see it shaking out?
Oh, no. That's we got the sweep, man.
Ooh,
we got No, I ain't going to do that. Give us the 4-2. 4-2. No, just out of respect.
Because Luka and Jokic going to get 2 games. Just because they
going to do something crazy. If we playing real basketball.
Yeah.
So.
Statistically, that'll be a nasty year. But I'm looking at like how it's gonna be hard to score on our team, even in this era of easy scoring. Like I'm thinking about like having Ant Shy, Wemby, Giannis on the floor, and then you know what I'm saying, it's okay. And then I'm just like, there's no dribbling on the wings for you. That's over with.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's how. And it's really gonna be hard to score in the paint. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. They do got some movement though. They got some movement. You got Franz, Joker, and you got your boy Flag. Flag an athlete. He can move.
Crazy athlete.
I've seen him play in real life. He's much better than I thought. I was like, he could really hoop. So
yeah,
but I'm taking us though.
Yeah. Shout out
that whole piece with Wemby and Ant. And then you got Cade bringing the ball up the court. Jalen, that's the dog on the perimeter. So yeah, I'll take us, but that's something.
Nasty. White and black. We was talking about white and black. Since we talking about white and black, it leads to our next conversation. Max Crosby. Is Max Crosby
Hey, Max Crosby, man, the nation loved Max Crosby so much, bro. We gave him a pass on saying that word, bro. Man said it.
I don't remember him saying it. That's where I'm going with it.
That's cool.
I don't remember it.
These work good,
did he
man.
say it? Did he stumble over some words and it sounded like he was going to say it, or did he say it?
You good with them words. I see how you clean it up, man. You ain't trying to rip that black card.
A question. Did he say it? I don't remember if he said it.
Literally, he spun out of there. I'll say that. He spun out.
Max Crosby got Mike and Martin Luther King on his chest, man. I don't know what you want me to say, brother.
Man, I heard him drop a rap on that damn, bro. They didn't watch him in here, bro. He out smoking cigars with the coach and stuff after the game.
Brother,
I ain't saying that's our culture, but sometimes he gets grimy and he looked like he been there before. So I don't know.
He's very familiar. But
yeah, he's familiar.
So in two parts, because I know where you stand on, like, should we have traded him already at this point? I know exactly where you stand. And for anybody that's new to DeMarcus' stance on these things, he very much has said over the last 2 seasons that we should have traded Max Crosby for market value and gotten a similar haul to what the Dallas Cowboys received for Micah Parsons. So I'm not going to ask you, should we trade him? I think that, like, I know where you stand with that. Yeah. Do you think at this point, with everything that's going on with him right now, do you think he actually is going?
I don't. And as a fan, I'm not mad at that either. Like, I got no arguments with his play or the way he represents the Shield and stuff like that. I'm one of the people, I don't like players' greatness being wasted without something honorable. And he one of them players that's like, if you got a championship team, he gonna be one of them pieces that leads you to the top. That's just truly what I feel. I think the argument is truly with him and my boy in Cleveland. What is his name at the end?
Myles Garrett.
I think it's between them two that's personally the best. I love how Max played a run and all of that. So, but I know that Max one of them dudes, like, as we rebuilding, he gonna be the one to give some young players the pieces to succeed if we got some talent with us. I knew these past 2 years we was gonna be bad just based off the coaches we brought in and us not having a direction. So I'm like, for as great as he is, we wasting his time. It's not that I don't feel like he deserving to be with us. I'm like, we kind of wasting his time, and I don't agree with that. I'm player first. You know what I mean? When it comes to the way that their career go. Now, as far as that Shield, is nothing above the Shield when it comes to football. But you know how my mind works being player first. What's your stand?
I think that he's doing that Giannis thing, like, about the trade. I think he doesn't want to come out and just say, hey, I want to be traded. I think he's ready to play in a winning situation, and I think that we're a couple of years away from a winning situation. I think we're in better position leadership-wise than we've probably been in a decade, but, like, at the same time, Max is 29. You know, I think he wants to play with winners, wants to play with a better defense, like, where he doesn't have to do so much heavy lifting and can feel confident to come out for a play or two and know that the whole thing won't tanker.
That's right.
And I think he does deserve that. He's held down. He's been the consummate Raider for a long time. And eventually you just you want to win. And so I also think that if he was going to stay, he would have came out and deaded the rumors. He keeps saying, oh, people keep trying to talk for me. I just want to focus on football. And I'm like, that's that's not answering. You're deflecting, which is I'm not trying to hold it to you to answer. You don't have to prove anything to me. Like, you've already proven enough. As me being a Raider fan, I'm gonna hold you up here forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? But hey, if I had to say, I think the Raiders would love to keep him. I think he demands his trade, though. Like, it's too many reputable reporters around the country. I know Raider fans are like, oh, they don't know shit, they're just making stuff up. And I'm like, okay, I get that you feel that way, but like, some of these people don't make these type of claims
unless there's something to it. You know what I
there's
mean?
some weight and substance to it. So I think he's on the move. I think at 29, I don't think we get the Micah Parsons haul. But
I think we're going to get something, bro. It's a lot of teams with multiple picks and stuff like that. I think it's going to be something hefty for him. And I think it's good because if we going with Mendoza, then it's like I would love for him to have some young pieces around him. The fact that we already got who I think is going to be a top 5 running back if we get a line for him in Ashton Jensen. You got Bowers. Those other picks can go into a young core. And to be honest, Mac's the type of person to me that'll double back to the Raiders if we got stuff on point. So it's like, if we let you go, but we get some pieces to actually accommodate you with your play, I'm good for it. And I ain't one of them people that look like if somebody leave for a better situation, they turn their back on me. I know all roads lead to success. And at the end of the day, once a Raider, always a Raider, if you ask me. So
talk about
if you Charles Woodson in this modern time to me, come back and hold it down, then I'm good.
Absolutely. No, I agree. Like, I think, like, if he goes somewhere else to finish out this contract that we have him on, and then at the end of that contract, he wants to double back towards the back end of his career, and if we're a successful team in that time, absolutely, come on back, bro.
By all means.
So that's interesting. Transactions. You know, we're talking about trades, transactions. And for anybody new to DeMarcus, you'll know that DeMarcus is not a Warrior fan. He is a Laker fan. So, because I wanted to say that, I'm about to get to Warrior news, but we can talk about the Lakers if you want to talk about them too. Because I know
we ain't got to talk about my
fan
team.
base. Because we Raider fans, you know that's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we well-traveled as fans. We like a lot of different teams for basketball. But the Kuminga news kind of came out, and if you don't live in the Bay Area, some of these things may have been surprises to you. Like, local media and rumor mill, people know that work in the organization and stuff. These things have kind of been said without being said for a while.
Right.
In pertaining to his relationship with Steve Kerr, his relationship with Joe Lacob, and the game that's been played for the first 5 years of his career. As an outside looking in fan of NBA, looking at this situation, how do you feel about the media dump that it was a week after he was traded?
I say this, bro. I think in the last 10 years or so, y'all didn't have the best run organization. Personally, that's just what I feel. I think Steph is, I say it all the time, I'm a Laker fan till it's over, but I say Steph is the best teammate. I've never seen nobody game falter or him not big. He don't throw people under the dirt. But with all that being said, I just feel like y'all was just dragging y'all feet. Y'all got a player who don't fit y'all style, who has some ability, but it's like, to me, is the media, it's a little much, bro. Like, y'all did what y'all got rid of him for a player who don't even play. You know what I mean? So it was like, what was the contract and all of that for when you could have just let him go in the first place? And I hate to say this, but to me, it's fitting. Like, young players go to Golden State to die. I didn't seen it over and over. Jordan Poole, he was on the come up, got punched out. Kuminga, he get rolling for a month or two. Is back in the dump. Y'all drafted a 7-footer, and he's a bust now. But anybody that got any common sense, you go watch them first 3 games of his career. I know it's the first 3 out of all that. He was hooping. Steve Kerr didn't want to give him no pick and rolls and stuff. And the point that I'm making is, and then Moody, like, y'all spent the lottery pick to turn him into a 3-and-D role player. Like, what's the point of y'all getting young talent? My thing is, y'all don't incorporate y'all talent to facilitate different opportunities that may not look like they once did in y'all heyday, in y'all championship years. And I'll give y'all credit. Y'all was the only team I seen that had a young nucleus that was promising, but still had the old vets and got a champion. I've never seen that. I could only tip my cap to it. I don't want to do that. Them yellow boys didn't put me on ice a couple times. So when I had to get credit, it hurt. But it's just one of them things. I'm like, it's all coming to an end, man. Kerr finna be out the way. I'm gonna let you take the wheel from here, bro.
Okay. Those are all good points. You raised a couple of good points, especially on the history of the young players in our organization. And I kind of mentioned that in the last pod. Like, it's not our gift. It's not our strong suit. Steve Kerr is not a coach that coaches young players particularly well. I just didn't think. I thought that maybe this could have been something that could have waited to the offseason as a news dump. I think that a week after he was traded, it seemed like you guys were chomping at the bit to get this information out. Like, they talked about possibly his friends taking too much food at a media situation, and everybody knew the fit wasn't like perfect. Something that stuck out to me was Jimmy Butler's comments on the double standard that comes out here and how fans feel about like the leash that some players are given as opposed to others. And it boggles the mind. Like, I think Steve Kerr has a thing for connectors. Like, he likes guys that move. Like, I was telling Pops this the other day. Pops even printed something out for me. He printed out the article for me. Shout out to my Pops. He was like, I want you to do this if you're going to read on the show. I think Steve Kerr forgives some turnovers more than others. And I mean that in like, everybody that watches Warrior basketball knows we play in an organized chaos. That's what we do. So within the chaos, you're going to turn the ball over sometimes because of how much action we play with.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr and the coaching staff forgives passing turnovers way more than they will dribbling. And if you dribble into a double, if you get picked off trying to create your own shot, you can't play here. That's just the reality of how he sees basketball. If you pass it, it's tipped, it's an erratic pass, it goes out of bounds, or anything like that, that's forgiven because it's in the motion of being unselfish. It's in the motion of movement.
Playmaking versus shot creation.
Exactly. And I think that is where it comes down to, like, when people talk about, like, oh, Pods gets to play through his mistakes and Kuminga doesn't. And I was like, Pods' mistakes are often in the ilk of what Steve Kerr wants done on the court.
Yeah. I think we gotta be honest, though. Steve Kerr see his son when he look at Pods, though. You know what I mean? He treat him like he came from him. So that's a whole nother thing. And then y'all finna make me go. Anyways, if y'all got a problem with his friends taking hella food, what is it? Strength in numbers until it's time to feed our bellies. It's $1 million organization, bro. Can we not go in on no plate?
Yeah, no, that was nasty. I wasn't feeling something,
bro.
I wasn't feeling that at all.
Where was the food? It was so much food. Was anybody else starving, or was the food going to nothing after that? Come on, bro. It's plates on deck. It's $1 billion organization.
I thought that was cheap. I thought that was cheap as hell to even mention.
Y'all remember that?
That was nasty. Wasn't feeling that at all. Yeah. So I just hope, you know what I'm saying? I hope we see Porzingis for a couple of games and see what he is. I think he's a expiring contract at the end of the season. So hopefully he gets on the court, gets to play healthy. And we see. And I really do hope Kuminga gets to flourish in Atlanta. I really do.
On paper he fit, but if we giving DMPs to the young African, it's like, all right, well, I guess anything will work in Steve's mind. So, and I ain't even trying to be funny with Steve. It's just his style. I don't like people who, if I know what you do and I'm trying to make you do something, no, bro, I'm bringing you over here because you do what you do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to find a space for that because at the end of the day, this is all about connectivity and chemistry. We trying to get to the top. So if I got you sitting on the bench and you know what I mean? And all of this, like, it's mixing and matching. It's Will Richard. It's Moody. Then it's Pods. And I'm like, bro, they ceiling is only so high, but they pieces, you finding love for them because they're your type of guys. Like, I don't like that. I'm not one of them type of people. It's when I meet people, I'm always, how can I assist them or what do they do great that I could, you know what I mean? I can try to find space for it. So that's just how I think.
Absolutely. I hear you. And I guess it only remains to be seen. Like, this is Steve Kerr's last year on his contract. Draymond's contract is pretty much over. I think Steph got another year. We'll see how this all plays out. It's a little funky right now, but
and we ain't even mentioned Steph. He getting his feet dragged through all of this. Like, and he the one carrying the load. Like, I
pray for him every day. I pray for him every day.
I would put him in mine, but this purple and gold reigns supreme, man.
Didn't know you was a Vikings fan. Hey, on that note, I want to thank y'all for rocking with us. D, appreciate you. Of course, you here every day. Guys, appreciate y'all rocking Worthcast. Like, share. I'm gonna put the YouTube channel in the description here. Come rock with the boys. Please spread the word. We only respect the hustle, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.